Hey church family, good afternoon. It's Pastor Hassan, and here's what's coming up for the week. Here's our weekly update. And so coming up, the next prayer meeting that we're going to have is going to take place on tomorrow, Wednesday, April 7th, and it's going to happen tomorrow evening at 7 p.m. So be sure and check your inbox for that and come join us and pray. And following that, the next thing that we'll do is we'll have, after a bit of a break, we'll have another Friday devotional. And so that's on April 9th, Friday at 9 o'clock in the morning. I'll try to get it posted by 9 at the latest, but there's a good chance that it might be before that. And then on Saturday, April 10th is when we will have the funeral services for our sister Maxine Saunders. And that's going to take place right here at the church. As was already announced, the visitation is going to take place from 10:20 to just before the service starts at 12. But you do need to RSVP for that. And I'll have the address that you can RSVP for that at, it'll show up on the screen here, but it's at DeMarcoFuneralHomes.com. But I'll put the exact link for you to be able to RSVP there. So we're going to do that in 20-minute increments. And if you would like to RSVP for one of those slots, you can actually see on the webpage the amount of spots available in each time segment. So that'll let you know how many people will be present as you show up. So again, just to bear in mind for social distancing and COVID protocol purposes, we want to be mindful of that. So that's happening on Saturday. So please do continue to pray for the Saunders family as they grieve, and just that the Lord would give comfort to them and comfort to us as a church family, and that we would be a means of comfort even as we look to the Lord, that we would be a means of comfort to one another. And so that's going to happen on Saturday, and then we're into Sunday, April 11th, and that's going to get us back into our normal swing of things. So we're done now with the book of 1 Corinthians, and we're going to take a few weeks just to sort of retool or refresh our minds and our hearts and thinking about our vision and purpose as a church. And so this coming Sunday, Lord willing, we're actually going to be looking at Matthew chapter 5, verse 13 to 16. And for those of you who've been studying the Sermon on the Mount in the Sunday school class, this will be review for you. But I would encourage you to pray for me as I prepare, and pray for just the Lord's grace on us as we take in His Word, and as we actually seek by His grace to live out His Word and be faithful as salt and light where He's placed us. So that's going to happen at 10:45 in the morning. We're going to have the service right here in person, as we have for the last couple of weeks, and with a 50-person capacity in the sanctuary, and space available should we need it, as an overflow of space in the fireside room. So if you can join us, that'd be great. But if you can't join us in person, the service will be live streamed, I should say. And so tune in to that on via YouTube. And then after our service, we will resume our 2 o'clock discussion group, which is going to happen on Zoom. So we've been out for a couple of weeks of doing that. But Lord willing, we'll get back into that on this coming Sunday at 2 o'clock. Followed by Junior Church, which is going to also resume, starting back up at 4 o'clock in the afternoon on Sunday. And then we'll round out the day with Adult Sunday School. Even if you're not an adult, if you are interested in attending that Sunday school class, you would like to dig into the scriptures more, I believe they're still currently studying through the book of Genesis. You're quite welcome to join, and that's going to happen at 6:30 in the evening. So that's what's coming up for the week. Do covet your prayers, not just for myself personally, but for all of us as a church, that we would continue to pray with and for one another, just that we would honor the Lord, serve one another well, even with all of the restrictions that we have, be looking for opportunities to serve those outside of the church and to share the gospel of Christ. So I'm going to leave you here with a reminder of our memory verse for the month of April. It's from Lamentation chapter 3, verse 39 and 40. And this is what the word of God says there. Why should a living man complain, a man for the punishment of his sins? Let us search out and examine our ways and turn back to the Lord. And so I'd encourage you to work on that, and then Lord willing, we'll recite it together at the end of the month. And so that's it, brothers and sisters. If you need to get a hold of me, please do. Love y'all, and I'm praying for each one of you, and we'll see you when I see you. Okay, take care and have a good day. God bless.